There are 4 320-watt solar panels that provide electricity for the entire house. The panels are made from silicone. When the sunlight hits the silicone, the electrons start to move, which starts the flow of electricity. This produces direct current energy. Unfortunately, most home appliances cannot be powered by direct current. With an inverter, the direct current is converted to an alternating current, which can be used by home appliances. This electricity is stored in a 1.5 kilowatt gel battery and is used when needed. A controller is used to ensure that the battery is not overcharged by regulating the voltage. In the summer, the solar panels produce enough energy to charge all of his devices. In winter, when the sun is less reliable, they produce enough energy to power the house.
Hello, my name is Alex and I am 32 years old. And I start to building this natural farm or sustainable farm from 5 years ago. It's become my goal to have a big land with everything, with not to be forced to buy something from shop.
Okay, thank you. So you already said you lived here 5 years, and what made you want living in an eco house besides not buying food from shops? Like what was the reason?
The reason from why I'm from here, it's first it's from food. First, because I want my food to be more natural, more organic, and second, because I don't find the good things in the shop. Everything is too much sugar or too many things to disturb my health.
So that was kind of your inspiration?
Yes, inspiration, big inspiration.
And can you tell us like what the transition was like to move from the city to here, to go from going to the supermarket to growing your own food, how that was?
It is also the big issues because I cannot grow everything and I need to buy a couple of things, but the big things I can grow, and I eat what is grow more on my land, like a topinambur is the perfect plant. It's grow everywhere. It don't need too much water or too big soil, and it's grow very fast, very well here.
Okay.
And I eat more there,
Yeah,
more from
Yeah.
topinambur.
from the things that you
Yeah,
have.
it makes sense.
It does. Okay. And do you remember what the first steps were? Like, to start this whole project, what the first things were you did?
I have a building to have some room to live. There is big plan for me in that time to have something to stay, because I've thinking before, if I want to start something like this, I need to move there with everything, to building by myself everything, to have my comfort things.
Okay, that makes sense. And what did you do for a living? Like, how do you manage your finances? And how did you do it before coming here?
Before I have couple of money, he have my family, my mother and my father. He give some money, and I sell my flat from city to have couple of years money to buy things like tools. I didn't have a workshop to have tools to management things. I have buy everything. Also the car, the jeep, I buy because I need to. It's more easy to building and to arrange.
Yeah. And how do you make money here, or do you do it all?
Now I've make with Airbnb to rent my room, and it is couple of money, but
Okay.
it helped me.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. In what ways did the decision to move here and to live off-grid change your life?
Repeat, please.
In what way, like how did it change your life to move here and to start the off-grid living rather than being in the city?
It's more healthy, more time, more become more idea, because I put my practice in this work, and I've learned. I didn't thinking I will learn these things or there one, but with practice and we see couple of things, I have changed my thoughts, I've changed my behaviors, I've changed everything, because I've worked any season, I've worked something else.
Yeah.
I cannot work just these things.
Yeah.
In nature is very dynamic, the works.
Not just straight. Okay, I see. And what are the, like you said, the positive sides of living here is being healthier, being more creative?
Yes.
Something else? you can
Yet
think
to building a good future, to yeah,
Yeah, that's
the positive is in everything. Also in the city you can be positive, depends what you like it.
yeah.
I've choose
Obviously.
these things, but also in the city you can choose different behaviors
Yeah.
to be more sustainable or to fit you more healthy. You can find for sure.
Yeah. And other negative sides living here?
Probably the relationship between people. I've lived a little, and it's not good from everybody to be alone, to be separate of the world. For that, I love technology and social media to have relationship with others better and faster. For
So
sure.
that's what you miss about your past life, basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
The social things in the city. You see, in the cities, make a lot of things between
definitely.
people. There I miss a little, yeah. And for that, I will building here something to
gather people.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the future.
That's cool.
Yes.
How do other people feel about your way of living here? Like that you don't live like they do, basically.
Now I see good vibe. But when I start, everybody was telling me, no way, don't go there, you're crazy.
Yeah.
Every young people is going another direction, just me and I go in this direction.
I see. Did it change the relationship to anyone, like your family, your friends, or someone?
Not so big. No.
So that they still, like, they kept in contact with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now it's more obviously after this coronavirus.
Because you showed them.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
And I expose by myself on YouTube, and for that it gives more opportunity to change my direction. No?
Yeah. Okay. And where do you get, like, you have different things that you build, and where do you get your inspirations and ideas from? Like, for example, when implementing something new or creating, like, the solar panels, where do you get the ideas?
The solar panel from internet, and I've know before I've come here, I've know couple of tricks to have everything, like a solar panel, to have electricity, the water from spring, or is not spring, it is rain, it is something I can find.
Yeah.
And the garden by myself I can work. It is big issue on the garden because you need to put a lot of work to have food for start. But yeah, I don't remember the question. Sorry.
Where do you get your ideas from?
From book. I start from book, and after similar with internet.
Yeah.
With internet, yeah.
Okay.
And now just internet, almost just internet I put by myself. The ideas I will catch and I'll show.
Was there something for you that was super hard, or especially hard to change or to adapt to live here and not at home? Like something that was hard for you to do new? Like, for example, not having the heating or running water at first or something? No? You just enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Enjoyed the process?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite part of living here? What you like the best?
I can manage my time what I want, you know.
Yeah.
And this I make mistake, but I don't know.
You can fix them yourself?
Yeah, by myself. Nobody's come to tell me it's wrong or not.
Yeah.
Because it's new also for me,
yeah.
But I have time to learn also from myself.
Yeah.
Probably.
I see. Okay, that's cool. I guess you said that already, but maybe you can go into detail. Did you notice any financial differences when you started the eco house? Like you said, you worked before and that you saved money, and here it gives you money, but not so much. But also you don't need as much. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Why do you think it is often hard to get people interested in like more sustainable lifestyle and the whole topic of it?
Why?
Yeah, why it is hard for people to like be interested?
I don't know. He's thinking it's less comfort from flat, but it's you can build it now with this technology. It's the same. It's the same. You can live in nature with electricity. If you have electricity, you have almost everything with electricity. With green electricity, like a solar panel or generator. You can warm the house, the heater, You can put the water from. Depends. It's too complex things.
What is something you think everybody should contribute to a more sustainable future? Like something everybody should do to be more green?
Information, education. I love the young generation of people because it see different things, you see the problem by itself.
Yeah.
And I like it. I see new generation of people. He become more awareness about what is happening in the world, and just take action.
Yeah.
It's not important who you are, but it's important what step you make it in this direction, not sustainable. Also, when you arrive in the shop, you can management the financial things to buy sustainable products, or
And is that something you would suggest for people who want to start living more sustainable, that they should start by educating themselves?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see the solution from any problems in the part.
Okay.
And the politics it is the government he can help with their decision, and we can vote the good things in the now and the future.
Yeah. Okay. Last question. What is your, you already have, you said the solar panels, you have the whole clay house, you have flower beds, grow vegetables, you're running water. What's the next things you would like to do here? You would like to implement? Next projects to build?
The compost is the very challenging for me, to heat by all the house with the compost, from the compost, and to go more deeper in the mushrooms, in the mushroom area.
Because the mushrooms?
The mushrooms, it is possibility to have solution from climate change. It is big things what I want to learn more in the future, in the near future.
Alright, that's very interesting. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And I hope everybody can take something of your knowledge and your sayings.
Thank you. Cheers.
Cheers.
Within the 2 buildings he owns, there are 3 rocket stoves. These rocket stoves have brick walls on the inside of the barrels that provide air circulation. With circulation, the wood burns well. The stove is therefore very efficient as it offers complete combustion of the wood. The current sucks the hot air, which circulates through the pipes and weaves throughout the house. With the pipes winding through the house, the hot air has more time to heat up the house before leaving through the chimney. On the inside of the house, you can find a greenhouse on the south side. The north side is cold and sunless, so he builds rooms and storage on that side. The greenhouse is right next to the kitchen. He uses spring water, which he guides to his house with a pipe from the source. The buildings are all made of sustainable materials. The main structure is made from earth bags which are covered with cob. The clay, sand, and straw used to make the cob are all sourced by his property. For natural light, recycled car windshields, glass jars, building windows, and glass bottles are used. Although some might think that the mud would get destroyed due to humidity, Alex reassured us that a good roof does the trick, and he is not the slightest bit worried. The eco-house is a continuous project, so he has many future plans in mind. An idea he has is to build a heating system connected to his compost pile. Compost goes through aerobic breakdown, which produces heat in the chemical process. The idea is to pass a pipe filled with water through the compost pile and then feed the water around the house. The water will heat up in the compost pile and then circulate through the house, which will end up heating the rooms. Another idea is to construct a hydroelectric generator that produces electricity when the solar panels do not produce enough. The idea is to build a pond to have a large volume of water to pass through the generator to produce electricity. The water pressure will be converted into electricity and then power his house.